Your San Francisco 49ers are now the second seed in the NFC playoff, bracket. They will either be facing, I think, either the Seahawks or Green Bay, depending on what happens Sunday Night Football. I'm recording this before Sunday Night Football, just to get my thoughts out, raw thoughts out, and then, more thought process, as your 49ers are a playoff team. So, yeah, more content on the way this week. But anyway, but before we get into this Cardinals game, because there is a little bit to talk about, right, before we get a little bit into, playoff picture. Let's talk about this game, and yeah, play the intro. Hey guys, it's Dawson Rashad here. Once again for another 49ers video. As I said before, the 49ers are the second seed. They swept the division, 10-game win streak. Doing it with the last pick in the NFL draft, who is a rookie, all that type of stuff, right? Very impressive stuff from Kyle Shanahan. He probably will be the, he should be the coach of the year in my opinion, but probably won't because of Nick Sirianni. But anyway, impressive job by Kyle Shanahan for being able to have a above 500 season while playing three quarterbacks. Two of his, assistants who become coaches, and Salah and McDaniels did the same thing this year and didn't have the same success. So good on you, Kyle Shanahan, for figuring this out, right? But anyway, Cardinals, right? Let's get into this game. Offensively, I think my thoughts have changed. Like, when I first watched the game, I'm so confused. This is a team that usually scores 30 and they're playing so slow and everything, but as the game went on, it made more sense, right? You don't want to put much stuff on tape. I'll say that, right? They didn't want to put much on tape for the rest of the playoffs. Everyone, and you may say, well, they score 30 in their past whatever games in their win streak, and I'm like, yes, absolutely, but the freshest tape is mostly what they're probably going to watch, and if you just do the most vanilla stuff, then you got to go back and see, hey, will they repeat this, all this type of stuff, right? So, yes, very interesting offensively from the 49ers. There was problems at the start with the offensive line, but we're not gonna care about that right now. Aaron Banks, I think, is supposed to be back for the playoffs, and also you just gotta think, this was J.J. Watt's last game before retirement. He and this defensive line were gonna play their butts off, and hey, he got a sack on Brock Purdy. So yeah, but I will say a little bit of this, offensive troubles do come with Brock Purdy, of how he, the pocket mobility did lead to more yards lost than probably should be, and hey, he's a rookie, all right? I would be saying this if Trey Lance was starting, all right? If you are a, inexperienced player, you're going to make these types of mistakes, so we're just going to, leave it at that. Offensive line, you're getting Aaron Banks back, and you just play the motivated off Arizona defense. But still, mind you, right? You still score like 30-something points against the Cardinals. So I'm not having a worry about the this offense, right? Defensively, I am a bit worried, right? You got two liabilities, right? Talanoa Hufanga and Diamador Lenore. Lenore had that one touch. It was weird, right? So Diamador was in position to, get a play on the ball against AJ Green, all that type of stuff, but he didn't have the ball skills to, defend it properly, and it led to a touchdown in the first play of the game. And you got that liability in Talanoa Hufanga. I don't really think Hufanga was much of an issue this game. It really is more of a quiet game from him, but it's very much a good liability there. So going to be interesting defensively, right? They still did their job defensively. Tayshaun Gibson, 2 interceptions, I think. And just impressive stuff there, right? Some other fun facts. George Kittle got 10, double-digit, touchdowns. Most of the touchdowns came from Brock Purdy. Interesting right there. Brandon Ayuk, 1,000-yard receiver, first time the all 49ers have had back-to-back since the Harbaugh days of 1,000-yard receivers. So very much an interesting thing there. And what else we got? Trying to think of more instant facts and everything here. Okay, playoffs. Let's just go ahead and go to the playoffs. You're the second seed. You're facing the Hawks or the Packers. And, if you're really this team that has won 10 games, then you will have a chance and opportunity to show why you're the team that won 10 games, right? I know the schedule, you can't control your schedule. You can't control what the record is going into a game, right? The Raiders game was originally supposed to be tough when it was first, released. But it didn't become that. It was, what? But anyway, right? The most interesting part, right, is this, right? You are on a 10-game win streak, and you got to win 4 more. You got to add 4 more games to this win streak the 49ers have to, right? And you got to do this against teams that are more comparable to you, right? Teams that have probably the same amount of weapons of you, or a more dangerous weapon than a Brandon Ayuk, a George Kittle, or a Christian McCaffrey. And these offenses are going to target your liability. So yes, if you want the 6th Lombardi, right, you are going to get challenged, right? You have a 10-game win streak, and you got to win 4 more. And hey, I don't have this offense seems to know what they're doing, right? Defense is a different question, right? So yes, very interesting here from the 49ers in a playoff perspective, right? I think they probably have the biggest challenge of all, right? As I said before, 4 games they got to win here. And you got to do it with 2 probably liabilities on your defense. And Mr. Irrelevant's first playoff opportunity. And he, as much as we want to, say he's impressive, right? He's still a rookie going into his first playoff experience, going against teams that are probably at the same level as the 49ers. So yes, very interesting for the 49ers. And it's going to be fun, week just talking about what happens here, right? For most, predictions, it is going to be Green Bay. And they have to go to Levi's. You don't play in the cold, and I don't know, probably a bit rainy as well. So yes. But hey, you got home field advantage for one game, alright? So yes, very interesting week in 49er land. More contents on the way as we, talk more about the streak and what goes into having to win 4 more and all this type of stuff, right? And especially, hey, is Green Bay the right team? Like, should you be scared? Could they break the streak? All that type of stuff this week. So, subscribe, comment for more content that's on the way. Go enjoy this win, 49ers fans, and I'll see you later this week.